What's up, guys? Marvin Kid here, coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? Uh, Once again, I'm here to review episode 25 of Transformers Prime that aired last night. Uh, this episode was entitled One Shall Rise Part 2. Continues still one more before the season 1 finale. And this episode was pretty good, very good. And in the midst, guys, of the battle between, the battle against Ultron, who basically who we left off with Optimus surrounded by Ultron, more like rock clones of him, and Optimus, is basically fighting off all these, these clone Ultrons by himself. Very noble, very cool, pretty much typical Optimus we all know and love. But the thing about it is, the Autobots, his fellow Autobots, didn't see that it was necessary for him to sacrifice himself. So what happens is, right before it looks like it was going to be over for Optimus, the rest of the the Autobots come to help him, and it kind of was going well for a while, but unfortunately, even Unicron basically, and I keep saying Ultron, sorry guys, he basically he made a huge rock form of himself, and however, the group is surprised when Megatron comes in and intervenes and attacks the giant, shoots the giant Unicron's head, and basically Megatron explains that because Unicron's attempts to slay Optimus, he decides to cast his lot basically to help him. So basically, the old saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend." He'll temporarily help the Autobots with helping to destroy Unicron. Now, nobody's really on board with that. Nobody wants to take that risk. But since Megatron is connected with Unicron because of the Dark Energon, they kind of give him some leniency, like, okay, all right. So from there, when the group returns back to base, the humans are unpleasantly surprised, because basically Big Megatron walks through slowly. The tone really diminished when he came through the ground bridge, and this was like the first time a lot of the for example, Miko, this is the first time she ever seen Megatron. When Raph saw him, Raph tried to go after him because he did. Megatron nearly killed Raph. So it's kind of, the mood did change when Megatron came in, and the group just wasn't really liking it at first. But Optimus was like, you know what, keep an eye on him. We're not going to give him really a lot of leeway and things like that. Just let him do his business, and we'll be on our way. Okay, so it was pretty much like that. It was just, like I said, guys, the mood really changed when he came in there. And basically, it was funny to hear Miko pretty much, threaten Megatron, and then Megatron saw Jack, and he was like, "And you, I never forget a face." Like, he remembers, You remember Jack from the episode a couple episodes ago when they were in the cave together. And from there, the group, along with Megatron, results in taking a ground bridge to the Earth's core in order to destroy Unicron from within. You know, but before that, before leaving, Optimus lends Jack the Omega Key, to which pretty much is the key to the ground bridge. And he left it in case of Jack because he basically respected how much Jack has grown over the time they've known each other. And just in case the Autobots don't come back alive, it really just told a good story of basically how much Jack has really grown in this series, and I really appreciated that. And that was, once again, I keep saying it, this is how you do humans in the Transformers. You know, show them as being a good supporting cast, and that's how they did it with Jack. It was really interesting. That was a very good scene to me. I felt that scene. I really felt that scene a lot because Optimus didn't have to do that, but he did. And it's basically a suicide mission. Basically, they might not come back alive. You know, the Autobots might not come back, and Megatron's doing this pretty much for himself, because if he can't have Earth, nobody should. You know, but still, that old saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend." This was a really good episode leading up to the season finale of the first season. Upon entering the heart of Unicron, basically, they're walking through the chamber, and you know, they ask Megatron, "Do you think he knows we're here?" And Megatron says, "Trust me, he knows we're here." And while they're walking, you see the eye, a giant eye, moves meanly, and you know, at the top of the chamber, basically saying, "Yeah, I know you're here. I know you're here." And that's how it ended, guys. But it was still a very good episode. Transformers Prime has been very good, and since they're ending the season really fast, because in November they're gonna start the second season, it's getting down to the wire, guys. And to me, I can't say what's gonna happen. You know, hopefully Optimus does not die, which I'm hoping that, because I'm getting a little sick of that. I'm tired of seeing Optimus die and things like that. Right now, if he does die, I really can't see anybody taking over leadership of the Autobots. Maybe RC. She kind of has it, but then she doesn't. Bulkhead is kind of like that loyal soldier, and I can't really see him leading. Ratchet, maybe. And Bumblebee, I don't know, because primarily I'm getting a little tired of, you know, and he can't talk and stuff. That's got to go for me. That is one thing that I wish they didn't transcend it over from the movies, is that, because I'm tired of that. That's one thing I'm tired of. But Bumblebee is really good in the show, but I just wish he would talk. But what did you guys think of part 2 of One Show Rise? Do you feel that it was good? Do you feel that the Autobots will return from this mission? What do you think is going to happen to Ultron? What do you think is going to happen to Megatron? You know, I want to hear you guys' opinion on this episode, as well as your thoughts of what's going to happen. Do you feel that this is a suicide mission? Who do you think is coming back? What do you think Jack will find out with the Omega Key? You know, things like that. You know, do you like that Jack is the development of Jack? You know, the whole 9 yard, guys. But other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real. I'll see you next time.